Hello, hi, welcome. MSJVR is my initials, but you can all call me by my nickname, which is Nika. Today, I'm going to be doing my first ever Shop My Stash video. Firstly, apologies for not uploading a proper video in a while. I have uploaded a ton of reels and YouTube shorts onto my channel, but I have just not had the time to sit down and film and edit a video because I've been really focused on my university studies and work. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. If you haven't been following me on Instagram, I do share a little bit more about it over on there. Secondly, because of studying and working so much, I've actually burnt myself out, so if you can hear the nasaliness, it's because I am nasally right now, and I'm literally just recovering from being with a cold for the past couple of days, so yep. And thirdly, this is the first installment on my Shop My Stash series, so there are a bunch of series like these all over on YouTube, and people adopt their own series in their own ways. So for those who don't know, Shop My Stashes are basically a great way for makeup enthusiasts to go through their makeup collections and have a look and shop their makeup collections. So for some people, they would pick up a few makeup items and actually use the items over a specific amount of time and then give you mini reviews on it, whilst other people will just shop their makeup stashes just to come and create a makeup look. And that's the way that I want to do my Shop My Stash series. I'll probably do something if, of course, like you are interested in me using up my makeup products, I guess. I do keep my own project pan, so I have things I've been using as much as I can on a daily rotation to use up. But if you want me to actually go into more detail about those sorts of things, please let me know, because I am willing to share that with you. But with that being said, let's go and actually pick the first set of makeup that's going to be a part of my first ever Shop My Stash. Let's go. Apologies for the shadow, but here is my makeup drawers. So we're going to start off with my base. So here is my set of base products. Okay, so I'm just going to pick randomly. So I actually have not used this primer yet, so I want to use this for today's Shop My Stash. Foundation, I don't know. I have not worn this in a while, so let's wear this for today. Concealer, I don't usually wear concealer. We'll just use this one. I've not used this one in a while, so this is my Makeup Obsession concealer. I'll go on, we'll use this one. So this is actually my Revolution Banana Light baking powder, which is supposedly packaged in this, but I decided to depot it in something more easier to use, so we're just gonna use this powder for today. For bronzer, I'm actually going to be using my Project Pan bronzer, which is this NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder foundation. It's almost done, hence why I want to use it. Blush is always a hard one. Actually, I've not used this in a while, so this is actually a blush that is from the Philippines, which was given to me by my mum's mate, who's my tita, so thank you so much. I'm going to use this. We'll use this one. Go on then, we'll use this. This is actually a highlighter that my boyfriend got me a couple Christmases ago, I think, or birthdays ago, and I really like it, so I'm going to use this one. Okay, so the lighting's really bad down here, so I'm actually using my phone to light the way up, but the palette that I want to use is this one. So this one I already knew is the one that I wanted to use, and this is actually new to my collection. This is the Charlie Betty Beauty The Earth palette, and I can't wait to go into more detail about it. There is something I also want to use, which is new to my collection, which is face gems. So these are self-adhesive rhinestones. They are plastic, which is really annoying, so I'm hoping I can still reuse any of the rhinestones I use for this look for today. But yeah, there you go. I'm going to be using those. Okay, so I can't be bothered wearing mascara, so I'm just going to wear some eyeliner today. I'm going to use my go-to eyeliner at the moment, which is my Thrina eyeliner, my Mina Thrina. This is the eyeliner I've been using at the moment. I've not used this brow gel before, so let's use that. Brow pencil, I'm going to be using this. This is my e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. Lipsticks right here. Let's go for this one. Yeah, we'll go for this one. So this is my Revolution Pro Satin Matte lipsticks in the shade Tease. We're going to use this. Okay, so I picked all my makeup products and now we're gonna start putting it on my face. So the first set of makeup I want to put on my face is my brows. I like doing my eyes first, personally, because, I don't know, I just find it's just easier to do. So yeah, we're just gonna go into my brows. I love this brow pencil. It's honestly one of my favourite brow pencils. I've just not put it in my everyday makeup basket just yet because I will just use it. That's my brows coloured in. We're now just going to go in with my Tinted Brow Gel. I don't know if I've used this yet. I bought it as like a replacement product for one of my items. It looks like I've not used it yet. Oh, no, it looks like I've used it once. Okay. So, let's see what it's like. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I really, really like this brow gel. I'm so happy I actually got it then. I bought this as a replacement because I didn't really want to spend so much money on brow products because I feel like you can get really good brows for like really affordable prices. And I'm so happy I did not spend too much money on my brow gel. For the moment of truth, so this is actually a new thing in my collection, which is kind of backtracking what I said earlier about trying out products that you've forgotten about. But you know, there's whatever, like this is in my collection now, but this is a new palette that I bought. I treated this to myself after finishing my first unit at my final year because it was a really, really tough unit. And this is a new palette. This is by an indie brand called Charlie Betty Beauty. This is the Earth palette, and watch it. Look how chunky it is. It's a chunky palette, but it's a gorgeous looking palette. And the plastic went, but look at how gorgeous those colours are. Gorgeous. I love the greens. I am really gravitating towards greens. I really want to do a green look. Of course I want to do a green look. And I'm going to zoom you all in just ever so slightly, just so then we can see the eyeshadows in a little bit more detail and see how pigmented they are. Period. I'm going to go into this gorgeous like limey green shade. And we're going to just put it in the crease, so I'm hoping that my ring light isn't just being annoying. But maybe if I dim it down. Okay, so if I dim it down, this is what it really looks like in my eyes. That's what the eyeshadow kind of looks like. It does make sense though, because pastel and like really, really light colors like this green really do struggle to like come up on my skin tone, but we'll work with it. I really like it though still. It's that kind of like an acidy green, acidy green yellowy tone. I'm actually gonna start also bringing in this lovely green shade called Patchouli. I don't know what I'm doing with this look, by the way. I'm just kind of rolling with it and seeing what happens. I'll put it in my inner. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. This is the green I was talking about. I feel like the Grinch, and I'm loving it. I am having to layer up the colour a bit, but I don't know if it's because I'm just not that good at doing eyeshadow. But all in all, it's still really, really pigmented. We're gonna go into the shade. I'm stuck between Cedar, or Gaia. We'll go with Gaia. I think Gaia's just a little more darker, which is what I'm in the mood for. I'm using a different brush and I think it's just... Oh, no, it's picking up well. I'll just use this different brush for Gaia. Oh, that's better. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. I'm liking this. And I'm just gonna do my best to blend. blend those two shades into my... I will say that whenever I'm blending the two colors here out with a shade period, it does get a little bit lost, the pigment. Just a little bit. I have noticed that. We're gonna go into the shade... I'm actually feeling the shade Bedrock, which is this like gorgeous shade. Ooh, can you guys see that? Yeah, I'm gonna use my finger instead. Let's have a look. Let's just... Oh my god. I love this shade. Okay, if you guys wanted a swatch, like, here it is. Oh my god. Look how gorgeous that is. My camera's not in focus, but look how... look at that. I thought this was going horrendously bad, but it actually turned out pretty good. And I'm not mad. I ain't mad. Very, very, very happy with this palette. This is a gorgeous palette. I'm so happy I bought it for myself. It's a treat, and I really, really like that it has these green shades, but also like more neutrals if I'm feeling, which will happen. Like I go through like phases where I wear colourful eyeshadow, then neutrals, so I'm very, very happy about that. I'm gonna put the shade Capricorn in my inner corner. Just you know, just a little pop of colour. I'll use my pinky again. Oh. So I'm gonna go in with my Thrina. Oh. Okay, so I'm now gonna go in with some eyeliner. I'm gonna go in with my Thrina Mina 24-hour pen eyeliner. I love this stuff. This is a very nice eyeliner. Like so. And then I'll do it on the other side as well. I'm gonna go in with some gems. I just want to go simple with my gems, I guess. I want to go for like the biggest size ones. So, how do I want to do it? I guess I just want to... I don't know, I've never used face gems before, so I don't know what I'm doing. Let's do the rest of my makeup first before taking the step into the gems. So, okay, so we're going to prime my face. So this is the MUA Pro Base Hyaluronic Acid Jelly Primer. I also bought this as a replacement. I don't know what it's like. I just know that it's jelly textured. It's really squishy, like jelly, almost like slime. I don't know if that's a good thing. Ooh. No smell, which is good. Or at least, maybe that's just my block nose. Who knows? Tiniest bit of tack, but not much. I quite like that. I like the feeling of it. I like how cooling it is. We're now going to go in with my foundation. So this is the EX1 Invisiwear liquid foundation. I don't remember the last time I wore this. By that meaning that I've either worn this already, it's just I completely forgot that I've already worn it, or like it's been that a long time, but I know I wore it in October at some point, so that's a good sign. I have been using it, just I don't think I've been using it this month. So, okay, so I'm just gonna dollop some foundation on. This might be a bit too much foundation. I'm just putting the excess off the back of my hand. And just make sure I don't touch anything. And remember that there is excess on the back of my hand. I love how it looks. I love how it matches my olive skin tone. So yeah, I've never had problems with this foundation. Am I not in frame? I literally said I have foundation in the back of my hand. I went to put myself in focus and it's now on my monitor. I'm gonna clean that before it dries up. I mean, this foundation really has a lot of coverage anyway, hence why I didn't want to put too much on. But I love this foundation so much. It's just such a nice foundation. It wears down beautifully as well. Oh, there you go. We're now going to go in with my concealer. So this is the Makeup Obsession Mega Concealer. As I said before, I'm a lovely person that has supported me for the longest time on my makeup Instagram account, Elle. she's just is one of the most wonderful people to talk to, and just in general, I think just one of the most loveliest people ever, and very, very hardworking. Like, I know they work a lot, but also they're just wonderful. They're just wonderful. And so thank you so much for this concealer. Okay, so this is the Revolution Banana Light Powder, packaged elsewhere, and I'm not gonna lie, I am considering decluttering all my loose powders. I just don't use loose powders anymore. I just find them so finicky, and it kind of makes sense. Like, I feel like I'm going back to my old, like, first-timey makeup roots, which is where I used to just love anything that was pressed powder. Before, you know, the loose powder trend came along. I'm kind of going back to just loving pressed powdered stuff, just because it's easier to travel with as well. Like, it's such a pain to travel with loose powder. So that's it. I just tap the tiniest bit on my brush, tap the excess off back into its little place, and then just use whatever to just powder my face. I don't need that much. Okay, so I'm now going to go in with some bronzer. This is the bronzer that I'm currently trying to finish up. So this is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation in the shade Olive. I've told this story many times, bought it in the wrong shade, end up using it as a bronzer. It's become my most beloved bronzer ever. I've been using it for so long, and look how much is left. There's not that much left, and I want to scrape it till it's all gone. So yeah, we're gonna just... This might be the day where it's finished, you know. This might literally be the time where I actually have to say goodbye. Wow. This is such like a huge moment for me. Like, it's so subtle because it's such a... It's only darker, like, by 1 or 2 shades of my skin tone, and it's an olive undertone, so it's just this gorgeous, like... Just a gorgeous bronzy shade, and I actually adore it. My baby has, but I adore the shade. Okay, so the next product we're going to be using is a blush. So I've mentioned before, this is actually gifted to me. This is the Evelina J. Chris collection blush in the shade New Love. I'm going to be using this blush. So she gave it to me, and it's a very lovely, like, shimmery blush. Sad to say though, this is not cruelty free. For those who are also cruelty-free makeup enthusiasts like myself, that only purchase cruelty-free products, this isn't, as far as I'm aware. I might be wrong, but from what I know, the brand itself is not cruelty-free, so just a warning before you go purchase this blush. So yeah, blush time. This is quite a very, very colourful blush as well. This is like a strong, saturated blush, so I'm just being very careful with it. Anyway, on to highlighter. So the highlighter I'm going to be using is this. So this is the Sleek Mono Highlighter in the shade Cleo's Kiss Sphinx. My boyfriend actually gave this to me. I don't know when he gave this to me. Was it last year or the year before? I think he gave this to me last year for Christmas, and it's honestly one of my favourite highlighters ever, so just saying. Thank you, babe. Love it very much. Look at that. Ooh. I'm not in focus, am I? Oh, look at that. I don't like adding highlighter other than brow bone and my cheekbones, because I feel like naturally my face, because it's quite flat, it naturally gets illuminated. Like the center of my face actually gets naturally illuminated, so I don't feel the need to add any highlighter anywhere else but the cheeks and the brow bone. So yes, that's that. And now, before we go on the eye gems, we're going to put some lipstick on. So I have the Revolution Pro lipstick in the shade Tears. I don't know if this will suit this look. I'm not going to lie, this is very, very pink. I am very conscious about this. Okay, it's not too bad. You know what, no. You know what, no. We'll keep it. I chose this for my Shop My Stash. It's not that bad. Would wish it was a brown colour instead, but it ain't that bad. Is it that bad? No, we're not changing it. We're not changing it. We're going to stick with my word. So we're now going to go in with my green gems. Ooh, but yeah, that looks so much better. Oh wow. Oh. Okay, I'm happier now. I'm much happier with this makeup look. I thought this could have gone so badly. Damn, okay. What do we all think of this makeup look? I'm actually really happy with it. I'm actually really happy with it. I feel very pretty. I love where the face gems are now. I think they're a much better position. I love my makeup. I just love the base. I do kind of wish I changed the lip color, but the more I look at it, the more I'm like, yeah, it suits. Yeah. So, yeah, this is the final outcome of my Shop My Stash. Okay guys, I'm going to end this video right here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, what did you think of this first installment of my Shop My Stash series? And also, what do you think of the makeup look? Let me know. And finally, you guys, consider subscribing if you like the content and would like to stick around. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye!